Now to that breaking news of a possible third COVID vaccine on its way in the U.S. It is sorely needed to ramp up vaccinations. As of tonight, about 35 million doses have been administered, but more than 8 in 10 adults have not gotten one. Here's CBS's Meg Oliver.
Tonight, Johnson & Johnson filing with the FDA for emergency use authorization approval for its one-dose vaccine. The vaccine could be available in March. Even as restrictions ease, hospitalizations and new COVID cases decline, the concern grows among the nation's top infectious disease doctors.
This is not the moment to let our guard down.
Within 6 to 12 weeks, we could be seeing the very worst of the pandemic to date.
The virus is still spreading at extraordinarily high rates.
My biggest concern right now is that people are fatigued, they're frustrated.
Dr. Celine Gounder advised the Biden transition team and is an epidemiologist at New York University.
These variants will continue to spread, continue to mutate. And at the end of the day, we could end up having vaccines that no longer work.
There are some reports saying they could become dominant by March. How lethal could it be?
The person infected with that strain is more likely to have severe disease and die.
There's promising news of a new antibody test being developed by scientists at the University of Denver. It could determine whether someone testing positive for COVID will have mild or more severe symptoms. But tonight, reopening schools remains an enormous obstacle, some still operating virtually after almost a year. Megan Kaluza teaches special education in a San Francisco public school, but wants proper protocols implemented before returning to the classroom.
We truly believe by pushing to ensure that all the appropriate safety measures are in place, that we're doing what's right for our children and their families.
Meanwhile, in Chicago, a tense standoff persists between the city and the teachers' union, refusing to return. Mayor Lori Lightfoot says they've spent more than $100 million on ventilation, masks, and safety protocols.
Black and brown kids who look like me, coming from circumstances like the one that I grew up in, who are struggling and are failing. We are failing those children by not giving them the option to return to school.
Tonight, the mayor of Chicago says time has run out for the nation's third largest school district and is telling the union they need a deal by midnight. Meanwhile, the union says they're working in the 11th hour to reach an agreement. Nora?
With many parents on edge, Meg Oliver, thank you.